Hello, my name is Tim Curran, and I have your son or daughter either in pre-calculus honors or calculus honors this year. Let me talk a moment about myself, if I could. This is my 21st year teaching. I started in the Peace Corps in Kenya. After I got out of the Marine Corps so many moons ago, I started teaching in the Peace Corps in Kenya. I did that for nearly 3 years. Then I was off to Boston, then East Timor with stops in Florida, Tennessee, the Dominican Republic, Brazil, and Panama, where I taught for several years in each country. This is my 7th year now at Pinecrest, and I'm happy to be back for another tour of duty. The courses I'm teaching, well, pre-calculus honors is really the launching pad off into calculus AB, and as such, it's a course we take very seriously here. I really find it's the first course where students who have been good in math have to study for the first time in order to keep those top level grades, because we're doing so many things that are new to them this year. Trigonometry, polar forms of conic sections, etc., etc., etc. There's so many new concepts as we transition from algebra. They've had algebra 1 and algebra 2 and pre-algebra possibly. Those courses all sort of mesh together, and now we take those and we go to another level. So it's a difficult course. It's very much like a decathlon in that we're asking the students to master 10 different sub-subjects that will come back to, not to haunt them, but to provide them great benefits as they study on in Calculus AB. And if your son or daughter is a sophomore, they'll go on to Calculus BC in their senior year. The Calculus Honors course is a course in which we're trying to get the students, either if they're juniors, ready for Calculus AB in their senior year, or shoring up all math concepts and opening them up to an exploration of calculus so that they hit the ground running when they get to college in their next year. The resources that we have for these courses are two of my favorite books of all time. This is our Pre-Calc Honors book, and this is our Calc Honors book. They're both written by the same author, Dr. Ronnie Larson, who's a personal hero of mine. I really love these books, and they're wonderful resources. Because of COVID-19, we have these resources online as PDFs. The students can access them through Schoology, our e-learning program. Speaking of that, this year we're doing almost everything paperless, where students are certainly still writing on paper, but they're scanning and sending work to me as I am to them. Another resource that I've developed this year, directly because of COVID, is the videos. Now, last year I was able to make nearly 400 videos that cover the curriculum from soup to nuts, and the students have access to them. Now, I don't use them instead of me teaching live, of course not. I teach live, but I say if you need reinforcement, go to the videos. If you miss a class because of a swim meet or a football game or a dance recital, go to the video. So I think they're a great resource. They represent my best teaching. I really do think about the lesson and try to present it in the best way that I know how, so that the students learning from home, or if they've missed a class, they can catch up to our class very quickly. I've also encouraged the students to use those videos as a way to review and study for tests. I noticed that a lot of this younger generation doesn't love reading. I just find that my generation was more into books than these kids are, but certainly these kids get a lot more screen time and know how to learn through YouTube, or not even know how to learn through YouTube. They're more comfortable with that than I am, although I love to learn through YouTube. I think it's a great resource, so I'm happy to have harnessed YouTube, and I'm trying to use it as a way to teach the kids, an adjunct method to teach the kids. My biggest problem is I can't get the kids to watch the videos. Many students refuse to watch the videos, so encourage your youngster to watch those videos. I think they're a good resource. And my philosophy, I don't think this is too profound. I know that I have 43 minutes a day with each of your students, with my students, your kids, and I try not to waste one single minute. So from the time they come in, when we have a problem of the day displayed on the board, to the time they leave, they're maximizing that time. I have no idea what these kids are doing outside of class, but the only thing I can control is that they're focused on math while they're here. I can't wait to meet you in person in a few weeks in our parent-teacher, I imagine, Zoom. Until then, I'm Tim Curran, signing out.